Hello, beautiful souls. It's a beautiful day in the natural world. My name is Farah, and I like to make videos about how nature shows us who we truly are through the lens of my own human experience. So today we're talking about the myth of unlovability. I wonder if you've ever felt unlovable, if you've ever felt unworthy or not enough. I definitely have in my life. And sometimes we can have that experience for very specific parts of us, something about how we might think or feel or behave or look or appear. Or we can experience it on a sort of grander level for the wholeness of our being and our presence in the world. And we've all experienced some degree of that feeling in our human experience. It's been passed down from years and years of sort of unconscious human conditioning for survival. And everyone sort of has different doses of it, and at different moments in life, those presentations, you could say, right, show up differently under different circumstances. And something I notice in my own human experience around that myth is the lifelessness that I feel around whatever the element of unlovability or unworthiness is connected to. So let's say it's connected to something about how I love to express my enthusiasm for a hobby, or my art, or music that I like, or nature, right? Let's say it's connected to that. When I have found myself in those moments where I feel that sense of almost wanting to express that, I literally feel a dampening of life in those moments where I have felt unworthiness, or that what I might say might be unlovable or not welcome. It is literally a dampening of my own sense of aliveness, my own sense of life. And it is an even more profound dampening experience when, in really difficult moments, I have felt that in my whole being. It is like a total body weight, a weightedness. And I wonder if that feeling, if you can relate to that experience of lifelessness connected to unlovability or unworthiness or not enoughness in your own life experience, that it really does feel weighted and lifeless. And when I come out here into the natural world and I look around at everything that is alive and I see it beaming with light, with flourishing, with vigor. I see the wind blowing through the trees. I see the birds chirping. I see critters running around. I see the sturdiness, the strength of all the beings out here. And they are literally so alive. They are active. They are engaged with each other. They are present. They're here. And the question that I think many of us have had, that a question come up for us, like, am I worthy? Am I lovable? Right? Like, many of us have had that question come up, often related to, as I mentioned, elements or parts of our human experience, or even the whole human experience, adopted from our own, unconscious conditioning over time. And when I come out here, I forget to ask that question. It's like the natural world transcends asking a question about the life, or I'm going to say about lovability or worthiness. It just like transcends that, and it just is, right? The trees are not walking around being like, am I enough? Or am I loved? They are literally, actually, they literally just are. Every being out here just is. There's actually no question of, am I lovable or worthy or enough? Existence is life. And I'm laughing because it sounds so simple when I'm out here to be like, oh yeah, just being life is life. is the beauty in itself, is aliveness, is that light that beams through all of us. And I come out here and I'm like, well, I am also life. So there's no question. There's no question. There's no question about whether or not you are lovable or worthy or enough. You are a beautiful life, beaming with light, with aliveness. And I get to receive the wisdom of the true nature of life from the natural world. And I get to actually feel it in my body in a way that transcends even asking the question. And to be very honest, sometimes in those moments where that life begins to flow through me after having a very difficult moment of that lifelessness, in that experience of the body's processing, right, of a feeling of unworthiness or beliefs around unlovability. Sometimes when the life begins to flow through me again, when I'm ignited by the natural world, I feel really tender. It's almost as if the life that is ignited in me by the natural world, the beauty, is holding the ache of the unconscious conditioning that I had to take on to survive, that we've all had to take on to survive. And I get to actually feel that feeling, to process it. And it might be that feeling of unworthiness. It might be feeling unlovable and yet being held in the love of the life that I am, that you are. And I actually get to feel whatever needs to be felt, which might be feelings of shame or unworthiness, from this ignited place. And now, when I experience this, that process of feeling, of actually feeling a feeling, of feeling the tenderness of that really common human experience in a way where I am actually held by the life that I know that I am, that I know that you are, that all of this is, that doesn't feel lifeless. That feels alive. And it's a really beautiful experience because I get to have that sense of life flowing through me. And I get to hold the beautiful complexity of the human experience, which comes with so many emotions, so many beliefs we've taken on, so many paths that we might be processing within our human being. And so I wish this for you. I wish for this wisdom of the natural world to ignite within you the truth of the life that you are. A life that transcends the question of whether or not any of us are lovable or worthy or enough. A life that is who we were all born to be alive, to be life itself, to be brimming, to be flourishing, to be filled with natural light. I wish for this wisdom to ignite that life in you in a way that allows you to hold the wholeness of your human experience, whatever stories that you've taken on or had to carry or, unconsciously, plugged into to survive, in a way that allows you to hold that entire human experience with tenderness, to feel it, to process it in your body, and to experience the freedom of evolving, of growing through it, of expanding and flourishing, because it's that is our true nature.